For in that year that Uzziah died, he realized that all those years of preaching, all those years of ministry seemed to have done nothing. The people were still giving themselves to gross sin. People were still ignorant to the reality of where they were spiritually. And now he's looking out on the international scene and he's seeing these nations like Assyria arising around the world, and he realizes we might be crushed. We might be destroyed. Half a generation ago, we thought this was the kingdom. Half a generation, we thought the world was ours. But now I have eyes to see that this whole thing could be ruined and destroyed, and not because of any other reason than because of our own sin. Do you think it's any different in America? I mean, look at us. We have so much and we've prospered so much. We have great military. We still have one of the strongest economies in the world. And what is our greatest enemy? It's not these Muslims or wars around the world. It's nothing outside of America that is our greatest enemy. Our greatest enemy is our own sin. Our greatest enemy is that we have forsaken the one that has really blessed us and prospered us and made us great. And until we wake up and realize that we can't put the axe to the root and move our generation back to where we need to be. And so that year, Isaiah, when Uzziah died, he started to groan within himself. Oh God, I can see the kingdom, and I can see that nothing seems to break the people out. So he says, oh God, is there any hope for us? Is there any future for us? Is there any way of deliverance? And he went to the temple. Because many people, not just for our nation, but our own lives, sometimes we think it's impossible what we're facing, don't we? We start to think that there's no way out, that there is no hope, that there is no future. But when Isaiah went up into that temple, he had a vision that stayed before his mind's eye for the rest of his life. And in that vision, he saw the Lord high and lifted up, and the train of his robe filled the temple. All of a sudden, he saw that there's a throne above every other throne on this earth. All of a sudden, he saw that there's a sovereign of creation who is guiding history to this conclusion. And all of a sudden, he started to conduct himself in a new manner, because he started to see the King in his glory rules over the affairs of men. And no matter what the future holds, we know the end from the beginning. Messiah will come.